MC shot, you lit.
You ain't outside.
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later. Now let's get this paper.
Yo, what it do, world? Welcome to another episode of You Ain't Outside podcast, hosted by me. I'm out here, one of these hot days, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yep, I ain't doing nothing but chilling, man, trying to keep everything right, majority of my energy, trying to keep that, making sure that's like over the top, So like I always start out with a healthy topic, I got a question for y'all, speaking of energy. How is your energy? Is it good? Is it bad? Do it need working on? Let me know. Me personally, my energy, great. My energy is great because I choose it to be great. I make sure everything that's around me, if it's not beneficial to my health and my energy, I make sure I get it out the way, to where I get it out of my mind, to where I don't think about it, But yeah, like I said, my energy is great, man. I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm alive. My family, okay. Shit, that's all I can really ask for. And everything else is, it'll come, it'll go. That's just a part of life. I try not to base my happiness off of one thing, or materials, So that's why my energy is what it is, Like I said, I feel good mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, trying to get it right, So, shit, that's about it, So, like I said, my question is, how was y'all energy, Let me know. My entertainment part of the podcast, I want to talk about something different today. Speaking of which, y'all know, with the entertainment, you have people that are signed, and then you have independent artists. So my question for y'all today is, what are the pros and cons of being a signed artist versus being an independent artist? I've never been signed, so I really can't tell you about that. But what I know about being independent is, it's like, I have to make sure, speaking of energy, I have to make sure my energy is at an all-time high when I'm meeting new people, because I am a representation of my business, So with that being said, I've come to the realization that I might come across some people who might try to throw their energy on me, and they might have negative energy, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be, not too many people, but it's gonna be people that comes across your path and try to throw they negative energy onto you, So with like I was saying, with me being an independent artist, I have to make sure my business is right, and I have to represent it. So I have to keep a smile on my face. I have to be, a great person. I can't be uptight, and that's what I think the difference is of being a signed artist, because I've noticed signed artists, they are represented by somebody else, so they can really be who they are. Not saying that independent artists not being who they are, but it's like a signed artist, you can be bougie, you can be however you are, but you have somebody representing you. So the people who you are doing business with, they already know how you are, so they can come to you as is, but like with the independent artists, it's like, it's an unknown thing, so yeah, those are some of my pros and cons, like with being signed, like I said, I've never been signed, so I don't know too much about it, but I know independent, shout out to United Masters. I own my equity of my music and my art, as a writer, as a recording artist, so that's cool, maybe one day I will look to be signed, or maybe a joint venture deal or something like that, you know, that'd be cool, you know. But as of now, you know, I'm independent, you know. Milwaukee Entertainment is my label, you know. It's owned by me, you know, and I'm looking to build that entity into greater things and higher things. So yeah, you know, that's my entertainment part of the podcast. The podcast, y'all know we got the NBA playoffs going on, man. It's been going down. So first off, I'm gonna start off with the Eastern Conference. We got Boston versus Philly. Right now, that series is tied 1-1. They going back to Philly. And shout out to Joel Embiid. He got the MVP. You know, so so like I said, they're going back to Philly, tied 1-1, and we're gonna see what goes with that. The other series is the Miami Heat versus the New York Knickerbockers. That series is tied 1-1 as well. You know, and they're going back to Miami. So now we're gonna jump over there to the West. You know, we got Denver versus Phoenix, and that series is 2-0. Denver handled their business at home. Now we're gonna see what Phoenix does. You know, in the last one, we have the Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, the defending champions, and that series is tied 1-1. You know, they going back to LA. You know what I mean? You know, the crypto arena. You know, they're going back out there. You know, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen with that series. You know what I mean? But so far, it's been great. Nothing but great basketball going on. So, you know, I'm going to keep y'all posting and updated on more about that, too. You know, and pretty soon, shit, right around the corner, we're going to have the finals, the NBA finals, you know. So, I'll keep y'all more in tune with that and updated on that. But, yeah, let's talk about these NHL playoffs. NHL playoffs. Yep, I've caught a couple highlights. Speaking of which, this is the second round. So a game today, we have the Hurricanes versus the New Jersey Devils. NHL playoff game tomorrow. And then tomorrow it's the Oilers versus the Golden Knights. I believe that is the two. I believe these are the final four teams for the NHL playoffs. Let me make sure, because I don't want to steer y'all wrong. But yeah, I believe these are the final four. And then it will be the last two for the Stanley Cup. Oh nope, actually I'm wrong. So the other two, we have the Seattle Kraken and the Dallas Stars. And in the other two teams, we have the Maple Leafs and the Panthers. So these are the last 8 teams, and then they're going to play each other. So speaking of which, Florida is leading 2-0. The Hurricanes are leading 1-0. The Dallas Stars and the Kraken are tied 1-1. The Golden Knights are winning 1-0 versus the Oilers. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, I'm keep y'all updated and posted on that. You know, so shout out to the NHL. You know, they're always doing their thing. You know, so I'm getting more in tune with it. You know, so yeah, that's my sports part of the podcast segment, man. You know, this is where I speak about everything that's on my mind. You know what I mean? So I got a question for y'all, man. Do you know how to deflect somebody else's energy? Now, remember, I've been talking about energy, you know, a lot, right? So, do you know how to deflect somebody else's energy? The only way that I know how to deflect somebody's energy is like not caring. You see what I'm saying? But I do care as well. You know, if I can't help them, you know, I try my best to like block it out. You know what I mean? So I can stay focused on what I'm trying to do. You know, because like I said, energy is contagious, you know. So like for instance, if I come at you with a smile, you might smile. If you come at me like frowning, I might frown, but I'll learn, you know, always be smile, be in a joyful mood, you know. So that's me, you know what I mean? So it's not even necessarily blocking it, you know. It's just about me being who I am. You know, I'm a happy person. I'm a loving person. And you know, that's what I'm gonna do. You know, so like I said, thank y'all for always tuning in to another episode of You Ain't Outside Podcast. You know what I mean? And shit, like I always say, man, if you ain't outside, where you at?
We gon' get it up. We gon' go hard, dog. We don't get enough. Put it on my God, shorty bad. Oh my God. This ain't no facade. Park that thing in her garage. And it got me leaning like a kickstand. Think I took too much, I could withstand. The way I put this shit together, can't nobody do it better. Peep them janky moves, but you thought that you was clever. But we gon' solve it later. Now let's get this paper. Cause we ain't worried about shit. Now let's get this paper. Shawty say I'm too much, fam, them too tough. When you get them blues up, then you make them rules up.
Whoa!